are on. Welcome back to Sengoku Dynasty. We got episode 23 today. Happy Thanksgiving to everybody. If you're watching this, you're probably like me in a bit of a, sometimes I just, no matter what the occasion is, I gotta throw on a little YouTube and I need to calm down and relax and just hang out and watch something. So if you're watching on Thanksgiving, I hope your Thanksgiving is going well. You're traveling safe if you're out and about. And if you're watching this 6 months down the road, you probably have no idea what I'm talking about. But she's going up on Thanksgiving, so I just wanted to throw that out there quick. I'm going to put up a few timestamps. Here's what I'm thinking for today. Actually, tomorrow, what I'm thinking is, well, not tomorrow. The next episode is probably going to be a bit of a farm setup. So I think that's going to be a fun one. So come back for that one. But before we do that, in today's episode, I want to cover, we're going to start the conversion of... We were running into a heating issue. I hired another person. Obviously, we're good now, but I want to make it more efficient. So we're going to cover the transition from charcoal, firewood, to oil. That's going to be our first goal. That should go pretty quick, right? I kind of got it set up a little bit already, but I just want to show that because it's kind of a big step. I figured we could do that on camera. And we are in the last day, so it's day 10. It's late afternoon. I figured I'd show the oil thing quick, and then that would get us into the next season, which is going to be crappy winter. I hate winter, even in this game. No, it's not that bad, but we are going to go down here. And, well, I should say, hold on. We're going to liberate this region, right? So you can see we're going to get the Forge and Masterwork stuff. So we're going to stay where we're at. I want to put a forge up by us in Sakoshi, right? And then down at Saki River, Sakagawa, right? I think I'm saying that right. I might have it backwards. I don't think so, though. We're going to put a forge there, too. And then if we have time, we're going to start the village up, which I think we're going to start with the fishing hut down there because that'll start getting me more oil. And then I want to put the fishing hut in so that I can build the walls kind of around it. So it's got a whole thing to it. But anyways, the timestamps are up there. So you'll kind of see we're going to do basically oil, forge, masterwork stuff is kind of my goal. So like I said, here's what I did. We have our fishing hut here, right? And I put in a boat, which is just under the furniture here. So if we go to furniture, production, and then we've got our fishing hut furniture, right, there's boats. Okay, so it's basically just another workplace because we have our guy here, and he's bringing in fish, which is fine. We need the fish for the food. I'm thinking I'm going to swing over and grab one of the charcoal guys, and I'm going to put him here. I think I like that, and then this guy who brings in fish, we're going to just have him do that fish and turn it into oil. So that's kind of my plan, and I'm thinking it'll hopefully make it more efficient, right? So to do this and to kind of like follow along in the math, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go under the priorities, and I was messing around with a lot of stuff. Just kind of not min-maxing, but getting stuff more... efficient. So for the math to calculate in, right, like watch when we click this, see how the heating changes drastically, right? It's because right now all this oil that's kind of being stored is used for our food. So if we're going to also use it for heating, right, if we check this, so they're going to use this first. So we got to make sure that we are producing enough oil so they're not just taking it all, so that we're not cooking with it, right? So if I look at this, what I'm going to do is I'm going to assign a worker, and I'm going to grab, see if I can find them here. There's charcoal kiln 1. I know I have a couple extra people, but those are extras, and I don't want to mess with them because we're probably going to need them next season. So if I take charcoal kiln 2 person here, we're gonna put him on there, and then I'm going to have him do fish. I should have him do seashells too, but and we'll have him do fish, and we're going to turn that into oil right away. So it's pretty easy, right? It's a 1-to-1 ratio. So if we if you take this down to, let's say, 43, and I haven't done this, so I'm not sure what the equal ratio is going to be. Okay, much less. And maybe this won't be more than... Maybe it won't be more efficient than having just extra charcoal, guys. I guess it's about the same. Heating 127. I think it's actually better to do the charcoal. That kind of sucks. Just reason being, you know, if we're bringing in 28 fish and we're using just those fish for oil, right? It's giving us that. Very interesting. Well, so I guess that kind of ruins my you know, going on oil as being efficient, because that's producing 1,215 heat every day. One person is. But if we go back to our jobs, if we go to charcoal, god dang it. I hate how it does that. If we go to our jobs and we go to charcoal kiln 1, one charcoal person is bringing in 2,800. So I guess here's the thing: is we are using firewood for that. So, you know, like, I need charcoal for other stuff as well. But so I'm kind of questioning my decision here. Do we want to use all the wood? Because wood's pretty easy to get, and we'll get more carpenters. Let's leave it here for now. We'll still kind of go with the oil transition. I wish this was a little more efficient. Right, because the thing with this is, right, we're using fishing nets, which are easy to make now. We're bringing in 1,200. And I'm not having to use trees. But on the other hand, trees are pretty easy to get. I don't know. Let me know what you think. If we should just stick with charcoal, I might just put up another kiln in the other place. I mean, I'm going to put up a fishing spot in the other place anyways, so... Decisions. Let's stick with it for now. If I want to change it, I always can. All right, so that's kind of the first part. We got some oil transferred over. We're gonna do some more of that. So now, let's sleep to the next season, and we're gonna get a forge put up. I've been looking forward to this. So season will change to winter. There it is. I got me a special holiday whiskey. I ran out of stuff to mix it with, so I actually got a lemonade hydration packet in there. That did pretty good, though. All right, we got the coastal swamps region, so we got the forge and some of the Masterwork stuff. Let's take a look-see at that. Oh god, it's winter. So gross. It's winter here too. It got freaking cold. So that's samurai stuff in the next one. Yep, that'll be fun. Here's what I'm thinking though. I kind of want to use my construction workers to get this iron bit. But you know what? We can always come back to that too. Because here we can use brick. we can just use brick. And we can take out the Ashigaru leader. You know, and then we can kind of continue to build over the winter. And then... yeah, that's... it's not a bad choice. Maybe off camera, so we got to construct an Eritani small bridge there. We'll see how many people that takes. And then maybe we can take out Eritani, because then we can do the samurai armor. And that looks sweet. All right, healing balm too. That'd be a good one. Okay. Forge. So, let's get on with the plan for the day. Gotta get that forge up. And then we might have to do... I mean, winter's pretty, but it's just cold and crappy. we can get this forge up, which I'm thinking we're going to do it right over here next to here. Let's take a couple things down so we can see what we're working with. But yeah, I want to get a forge up here just because if I'm in this area, then, you know, it's basically like the last building we don't have up here. Ooh, that reminds me, I did put up a tea house. If we look at our luxury, I know we're a little under, but I've just been kind of like, I put some elite clothes in there. That's another thing, probably like 2 episodes down the road, we're going to see what's like a more efficient way to do luxury. But we do have, oh man, I wish there was a faster way to do this. We do have a tea house going. So it's luxury jobs, 275. Again, it takes charcoal. It's kind of expensive. But, you know, we got one. So I like to have a little bit of everything. All right, let's see. Please let this forge go up without being a pain in the butt. And then what we're going to do is we're going to put a forge here, like I said, and then we're going to go to the new village, and we're going to put a forge up over there as well. Probably not today, but like eventually, right? I want to have everything in the main village as well. So we got the new forge. Oh, God. This thing looks like it's going to be a pain. This thing is huge. Holy crap. I was definitely not planning on it being this freaking big. Holy cow. Okay. All right, we might need a new plan. Is this going to fit anywhere? Maybe the forge is only going to go in the new village, because I don't know if I have anywhere flat enough to put this thing. Yeah, this thing's huge. Holy crap. Well. Yeah, that's, that is a gigantic building. I don't think I have anywhere flat enough here that it's going to go. We try like here-ish. Is it going to fit? I don't think it'll fit between those 2 buildings, though. Lack of flat terrain, so we're closer there. But yeah, now it's just off the grid. Oh, buddy. All right, new plan. I might try to get one in here later somewhere, but I don't think that's going to work. Let's go to the other. We'll go to the other village, and we'll put one up in the big village. That's just going to have to be what we do for now. I'm just kind of checking to see what traders I have here real quick. Oh, I only got a couple. Okay. All right, I'm not going to get sidetracked. Let's get this forge put in. All right, well, so the forge doesn't fit anywhere here. So let's try and get that bad boy in the main village. Sakagawa. Saki River. Ooh, Odin had a really good name for the other village, too. So I'm going to get that changed probably for next episode. But ooh, look at that green, crappy water. He had a good point, too, there, that's going to create a lot of rot, which I totally agree with. Maybe we'll move it. We'll see. Okay, so I'm thinking I'm going to do housing on this side. And I'm going to do building stuff on this side. Where is this forge going to fit, though? This thing's huge. Let's see. I was not planning on this. I got a feeling I'm going to have to clear out some trees, so we may do a cut here. And I'll bring everybody back once I found a spot. I'm thinking maybe back in this corner right here. Looks like a big flat area. Let's just offhand see before we cut if we think it's gonna fit there. Good Lord, biggest building ever. Is it going into my wall? Yeah, it is. Holy God, this thing is huge. All right, let me clear out some trees. We'll be back and we'll find a spot to put this bad boy. Okie dokie, we found a spot. Probably could have kept everybody with me. Really, I only needed to take like one tree down. I put it kind of to the left of those other trees we were looking at. And she fits kind of nice in there. This thing's freaking huge. So you can see where our wall comes in. It's got a nice little walkway back here yet. I kind of feel like that's how I want to do most of the stuff. But again, once we start getting a lot of buildings in, you know, before we really put down our fancy roads and all that, we'll kind of take a look and see how we want to do it. But let's all right, let's get this bad boy up here. Holy God. Takes a lot of materials. That's all right. All right. Can I not change this? I'm just gonna remove it. All right. Okay, let's get some stuff up here. What do we got? Yeah, I got a bunch of them. Kind of keep everything standardy for now. Yep. All right, let's get this up. Yeah, I thought this building was going to be like the same size as the other one, but I was sorely mistaken. Straw thatch roof. Yep, that looks nice. Look at this place. Holy cow, this thing's sweet. Oh God, I'm running low on straw again. Oh man, look at that. I got a feeling we're eventually going to want a couple of these up, but for right now, let's just get all of our stuff up. Was that a charcoal kiln? Oh, there's even a little, puts a little kiln back here for us. Okay, nice. Probably get somebody on that. That's going to be a big thing coming up is just, I'm going to scour the map and try to, like, find people. All right, so... Wait, this doesn't take iron? I thought you were going to have to mix iron, sand, iron, and charcoal. Holy crap, look at that. Okay, well, let's get some of this... Wait, let me get some of this stuff going in there right away. Oh... Because we'll probably have to do a cut, because this will probably take like 8 years to do. So this is a regular furnace. Now let's see, furniture-wise for in here. Right, so we've got kind of the usual stuff. Small furnace. Ooh, we're probably going to want to put a small furnace in here eventually too, actually. Build a structure, the forge. Oh, yeah. Okay, hold on. One sec. We gotta put everything up, and then we can add some furniture. Man, yeah, this is gonna be the one. I wonder if I can take out that other little forge that we have and put one of these in there. I don't know if it'll fit, but if it did, that would be sick. All right, let's see. Let's see what I got for what we can do here. Yeah, I mean, I got a bunch of money, might as well. So we've got the regular furnace, we've got the small furnace, right? So this we could do steel. Oh, we can put a smelter in here too, so we can put like everything in here. Our repair bench. Yeah, I'm a fan. Maybe we can do right, like if I come in here, this could be like the repair spot as well. Okay. Got a repair bench. Yeah, I kind of want to just like make this the I have everything in here spot. So let's see how much crap it lets us put in here. So I definitely want one more big one. I forgot which way that was facing. Ooh. Why are you way over there? Let's see here. What would be a nice efficient way to put these in? Ooh, it does not like that. Okay. All right, let me see. Let's move you. Can I move you like a little closer? Yeah. Maybe, I don't know if I want it there. Kind of like that. And then I don't like that. And then if we go furniture, production, forge. One more big one would be sweet. Where do I gotta put it though? I want it to line up with that one. Okay, that's not too bad. Double furnace action. Get that stuff going. Oh god, it takes forever. Okay. Anvil right there is kind of cool. I like that. And then if we go, what else did we need? So we need, right. If this is the I have everything in here. We're gonna need a small one. I wonder how close to the wall can I get that? Yeah, that should be okay. So that would be our steel. And then we would also put a smelter in here. Yes. I like it. All right, so we got our bronze, our steel. We got our mahogany steel. So we can make some masterwork stuff. We can have a dude work there. Oh man, I'm liking it. Okay. Then we can make all of our stuff here, right? Which we have. We have this new stuff, right? The master. Fruit log, huh? We got the masterwork stuff there. Master there. Ooh. One sec here now. Oh, okay. I was gonna say, why can't I get an item? Okay, so when I get the item, that's gonna unlock my masterwork tools. That is what we are after. What is this? Smithing hammer. I'll use a steel. Steel hammer. Smithing hammer. Oh, this is the tool if we have people doing it for us. Yeah, yeah. Okay, so once we get a steel, that should unlock all of that stuff. There is no armor set that comes with this. So this is weapons, right? So we're going to go Master Katana. 6 of those bad boys. Holy crap. All right. I'm liking it. Now I can do everything here. Everything in this big old forge. I wonder... I don't see a bed. Is there no bed option? I guess not. That's fine. I mean, we're gonna be able to bunch of houses and whatnot, so we can kind of have all that stuff going anyways. All right, well, the forge is up. The steel is gonna be here eventually. We'll definitely have to do a cut and come back. That's gonna take a minute. Because if we, and I guess I can't see. Yeah, I can't see what the stuff's gonna be until we get one. All right, so while we're waiting, let's go. Let's go look at our. Ooh, hold on. Okay, we're okay for right now. Let's go look at the northern part of the village, because I want to get... Right, if we're doing the oil conversion, that'd be one of the first things we put up, is our fishing hut. And the reason I really want to get that up is because I want to kind of finish the walls that come around here. But like this big exterior building. Hey, buddy. You still hanging out here? Okay. You know this is my town, right? All right. So yeah, like I'm saying, if I can get this fishing building up, that will allow me to kind of that'll kind of allow me to get my walls put up where I'm thinking I want them, which let's see. Because we won't have a northern gate. So let me... How do I want to do this? Let's look at the map. And I'm pretty much in the northern... let's go this way a little bit. Probably about right where I was. A little less. Okay, so right about here is where we're going to put our fishing huts, which will kind of show the northern bit of our our village, which, yeah, I think this is fine right here. All right, buildings, production. Let's get that fisherman's hut up. And then I can... where do we want to put you? Like right there's probably pretty good. A little too far? Okay. Yeah, I think that'll work. And then again, we want to make everything look... We're going to make everything look nice. Right, which means... What do we got here? Simple door with stairs right. We got a simple door with stairs left. And I think this already uses planks. Yeah, it does. That opening. And then I'm probably going to do... Ooh, I like that. No, the straw, no! Gotcha, dang it. Of course, I need a little bit of straw. I'm probably gonna make it the same way I made the other one. Hold on, let us go back and let us get some straw. But yeah, I kind of want to do the same setup as the other one, where I have one of the guys bringing in fish for food, and then we're gonna have one with the oil. Oh man, I just have to have somebody make me straw pretty soon. I feel like every episode I'm made a little more sad because I'm out of straw. All right, here we go. Am I gonna cut that out? Probably not. All right. So if I did that right, yeah, it's pretty much dead north of where we were looking when we spawned out of there. All right, got straw. Beautiful. Put this stuff up. Gonna make your bed a little fancier. Got lots of hemp and all that. I'll put that up, and we'll get this up. All right. Now, we're going to put a boat in, and eventually we'll get some people working here. Furniture, production, fishy, boat. Please. Why can I not put a boat in here? That makes me a little sad. Cannot build here due to nearby obstacles or settlements. What are you talking about? Well, crap. Well, that's not fun. Okay. Let me see here. Okay, so these guys can do fish and oil too. So we could do just a fisherman's workplace. We'll just do a double workplace, I guess. Not have a boat at this one for whatever reason. It doesn't let us put a boat in. Fisherman's workplace. Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. Yeah, looks pretty good right there. A bit of a tight squeeze, but I think we're looking okay. Ugh, winter, gross. We can go over there and move our storage buildings around. I'll probably do that off camera. One of the things we can look at those. Remember the reason I didn't do it is because there was that little camp there. Yeah, it looks like we are golden. All right, well, I still haven't seen the thing pop up because we got steel. Which means we got more time. So what we can do is, while we're waiting for this steel, and again, I'll probably do a cut once I want to at least get one so I can kind of show everybody how much we're going to need. That forge looks sweet. I really like how that looks. It's just pretty awesome building. Very, very end game-ish. Almost like in Medieval Dynasty when you get the tavern set up, you're like, yeah, that looks pretty sick. Holy crap, we haven't even done one yet. All right, well, while that's going, because that will be a minute, and then, like I said, we'll probably do a cut and bring everybody back at the end and just make our tools so we can look at them. What we can do is we're gonna look over here and see. I want to say that was 12 people, but let's go double check. Ooh, I gotta get ice. Ugh, that's gonna be at least what 2 or 3 of my winter days off camera, just gathering ice. Let's find the Eritani small bridge. I'm not sure if it's that one. That one looks like it's not. So yeah, it must be the one like right in the middle of it, huh? Yeah, let's do a little comparison. Let's run around and explore a little bit while we got some time waiting for that steel that's going to take 8 million years. I might just have to, just sit here for a while. I guess one of the other things I could do is sleep, but that's gonna... Oh, I think it's the end of the day. Yep. We got a lot going on, so you can tell the game just stops and is like doing the maths. Alright, how's the daily needs looking? Pretty solid, pretty solid. I'm pretty pumped for next episode. I'm gonna do... I think what I'm planning on doing is... We're gonna get the farm ready, so that'll kind of be near the end of winter. And I think I'm just gonna put up a bunch of options of what you can do for the farm and like what I'm gonna do, because I don't want people to get upset and be like, oh, this isn't a guide, even though I don't say guide anywhere and it's just how I'm setting it up. But I might do like a really efficient option, the option I'm gonna go with, and then the option of just easy. But I think that episode will take me a little bit to prepare, so figured we'd do this first. Okay, so that's 12 workers. Now what I'm gonna do, I like how it keeps your footprints for a while. Let's run over to Eritani now, and I want to see how many people that bridge is gonna take. God, if it's only like 3, that'd be sick, because I'm pretty sure I have 15 special construction people right now. Because I know some of these are just more. What was it, Eritani? Let's run over there. I want to see what is... Oh, God. That'd be a thing they could probably fix, too. If everybody just spawns in one spot when you come into an area. Let's see if this is the bridge. What are we looking for? We are looking for construct Eritani small bridge. So I'm guessing that's this. Yeah. Please be 3. It is. So, what that means is I think we can do both of these. So that's 15, which is what we should have. I got 15 unemployed. Yeah, baby. All right, so that'll be fun. Winter's a good one to get special construction done too. And we could even go further if we wanted to, because I could put all my farmers on one. Man, what would I do though? I could put all my farmers on one of these, maybe like the watchtower. We'll see. We'll see how much time we have. Maybe we'll scout it out. But for right now, right, Eritani small bridge. This is the one we want. Let's get our... Is it this one? Special construction. Yeah. Let's get this bad boy set up. Oh, of course, yeah, I'm gonna need a couple sticks and logs. Let's go knock down a tree real quick. If we can get this bad boy up, that'll be pretty sweet. And then we'll go put one at the other one too, so I can see kind of the materials I'm gonna be needing. Man, that's gonna work out perfect. All right. Ooh, this is an easy one too. There's some logs and planks. Heck yeah. So the hard part about this one is the Ashigaru leader. So me and Brick are gonna have to work our way through that stronghold, which should be a pretty cool one. There's only 2 strongholds left, I believe. Got that one and the samurai. So that'll be fun. That'll be a couple episodes down the road. We'll probably do like a, where we're just putting up stuff in the main village, and then we'll take out the Aishigaru. Okay, we got that. All right, so let's go. Let's go back here. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a cut quick, because fast travel always worries me now, because I know I've talked about it before, where the game crashes sometimes. So you see a little cut here, and then we'll be back, and we're going to put up our other special construction thing, and then we'll probably do another cut, and then we'll bring everybody back for the Masterwork stuff. Woo, it didn't crash. All right. Let's get over here. We'll put up this special construction so we can see what we all need for that. And then, like I said, we'll probably do one more cut, and I'll bring everybody back once some of that steel has been produced. Okay. What do we got? 12 on... Yeah, yep. Let's see. So let's put that up. I'm probably going to be shorted still, aren't I? Oh, I might actually be... Oh, no, I got places over here. That's right. So special construction for this bad boy. All right. What do we got? 40 logs, so... Not enough resources. Really? What am I looking for here? It's not pulling for my bronze? Okay, well, that's fine. That stuff's easy for me to get. So, all right, 2 special construction projects. I really want to see what happens when we put somebody on one of these iron ore stations, so that'll be cool. Bring even more iron in. We got an iron mine up and running. The other thing I guess I'm going to have to look at is we're going to need iron sand, which what we'll do is we'll probably put up a mine in our big village, and that'll bring in iron sand. Trying to think of how we're going to make that look. How we're going to make that look kind of like cool and fitting in with the village. It's cowled. Because it would look weird if the mine's on the river, right? Oh, let's just play around with that for a second before we cut, and then we'll bring everybody back for our Masterwork stuff. So to put in a mine, right? Like we could maybe like we're getting iron sand out of the river. Is that cool? I don't know. We might have to consult Odin on this. I feel like iron sand is kind of out of a river. Let me see, how far in the water can I put this? Okay, that's kind of annoying that it goes on me. Yeah, I know, character in the way, because it's literally right on my butt. What if we did it like that? Lack of flat terrain. Yeah, it doesn't like the water there. Man, I liked it before. Okay, I think that might be cool. But yeah, let me, otherwise I can do some research on that too. Odin's really good at getting, he knows everything. But yeah, we could probably, if we had to, we could kind of like put it in at an angle or something like that. And then we'll get some iron sand working. Yeah, I think that might be kind of cool. It'd be more of something like that. Yeah, it's a little too unflat with the water there. Okay, well we'll think of something. Yeah, I kind of like that idea. Maybe having it go in the water a bit. And then it'll be like, we're harvesting it out of the we're harvesting it out of the, out of the river. So, anyways, let me know what you think. I think that's kind of a cool idea though. And then we'll have kind of a couple production buildings right there next to each other, so we can, maybe have the wall going in between them. We'll see. We'll see. I'm super pumped to get like the rest of this village up, though. I think it's gonna be pretty awesome. Let's sleep so it's not... So it's not so dark. And then let's go see if we can get some of our steel. I really like this. This is pretty cool. Does he have an exit out of the back of this house? Oh, yeah. All right, let's see how our steel's looking. We got rocks everywhere. Yeah, getting this village up is going to be really fun. I think there's going to be a lot of fun build videos out of it. All right, we got 2. Ooh, there it is. Okay, we've unlocked everything. Let's see what this is going to take us. So we've got, oh God, a lot. We don't even have enough to make one thing yet. Okay. Well, that's fine. We'll have to let this sit, and then we'll just have it make us some steel. I'm probably gonna go knock some ice around, and when we come back, we'll craft some steel stuff, and we'll show it off before the end of the episode. All right, we finally made it back. Thank God we can sleep to pass time along, because it is now day 6 already. This stuff goes super slow. um, I I really hope I have enough. I'm pretty sure I did the math correctly, and I overestimated. So let's hope we can make all of this. So yeah, we're gonna make some masterwork tools and the sword, and then we'll kind of show those off. So let's start here. Very nice. And then we've got the masterwork axe. And we got the masterwork hammer. These better last forever. Getting a lot of XP, which is nice. We got a masterwork pickaxe. Make a masterwork comma, and then we're gonna go masterwork katana. Very nice. So yeah, we did have some extra. So I didn't forget anything that time. All right, let's go in a sunny area, and we'll kind of show these off, and then we'll probably call this episode. Being that this took so long, I am thinking I might push that farming episode back too. I'm not sure. Otherwise, we'll try to maybe we'll get that in, and then because we do need to take over that region yet. So I got the bridge all set up. I got the iron thing all set up right there. The bridge is all set up. So what we'll need to do is take this out, which would be an episode of that, and then we'll probably come back and build some more stuff around the main village, and then we'll have the farming episode as well. So I'll try to maybe we'll do the farming episode next still, and then the following episode maybe we'll take that out. Hopefully we can get all that in. But all right, let's switch over. Ooh, I got all that iron sand on me. I had to go get a little bit more of that too. We got the axe. We got a knife. We got a pickaxe. And what else do we got here? The katana. Ooh, buddy. And we got the masterwork hammer. Okay. That should be everything. And then we'll kind of save this stuff. Oh, wait, masterwork hammer. We can show that off. All right, steel. Okay, so we're pretty good there. All right, so let's see what this stuff looks like. So this is the axe. Okay, looks pretty nice. And then we've got right for debarking and all of that. Okay, thing also looks like a weapon. We got the hammer. Oh, buddy, it looks nice. Everything looks nicer, a lot cleaner. All right, that's our pickaxe. Then we got our comma here. Holy cow. Man, this thing's not a weapon, but it looks like one. And then our knife for cleaning our animals and also fighting. Very nice. And then where is, ooh, here it is. This is the Katana. Am I going to be able to see what that looks like? All right, looks pretty good. Yeah, that looks nice. I don't think there's a photo mode, right? God, I can't even remember. So that is our Masterwork set. Holy cow, that took forever. All right. Being that took so long, I might short this episode. It's probably gonna be a little shorter than a couple of the other ones, just because I've been at it literally for hours, and I gotta get ready to go and leave for. I know this is gonna go on post on Thanksgiving, but I gotta get ready to leave and go to mine. So yeah, so we're looking pretty good. The village is gonna be added to. Maybe we can go over. We can adjust some of our village over there. But yeah, we'll see. But I'm thinking, yeah, next episode we'll probably get into some farming. We'll set up our farm so that way it's ready to go for the spring, and then hopefully we have enough time to where we can take out that stronghold, and then we can get more stuff, right? Then we can get that samurai armor. That's gonna be sick. Healing balm will be a nice one too. Malaria medicine possibly as well. So lots of good stuff on the docket. Oh, but you can probably tell from my voice. It's like super late at night. It's like 2 o'clock in the morning. So I think we're gonna call this one here. I hope everybody has a great Thanksgiving, and yeah, and we'll probably see you back for some farming. So check out the link for the Discord in the description. A lot of fun stuff going on over there. Otherwise, with all that being said, I hope you enjoyed today's episode. Go out there and be a good person. It's not that hard, and I will see you on the next one.